I'm Carlson with AnimeLocation.tv. I'm here at Colossalcon 2013 with a good friend, Miss Monica Rial. How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm okay. So it's been a while since you and I had the opportunity to chat. It was at OhioCon 2011. So how have you been since then? A lot of fun things.
It's been good. I mean, it's been crazy and busy and awesome. But yeah, I've been working nonstop in anime, which is fantastic. I'm not complaining. But I haven't gotten to do as many conventions, or they're kind of picked apart. I have to think more about like where they are in the country so that I get to see different people and stuff. So it's been crazy, but it's good to see you.
Yay! Now, a cool show that you recently got to be in it was an adult title, was Panty and Stocking as Stalking. How do you take on that type of project knowing that it's an adult project?
Are you kidding me? I loved it. I eat that stuff up for breakfast. See how I said stuff and not the word I wanted to say, because normally I curse. I just try to be really good about it. But this kind of was liberating because I got to do all the things that I do in normal life. I mean, not do, but say all the things I say in normal life. But I got to offend all of my coworkers because they were all horrified that I would say. And so they'd come in and go, "Oh my God, I can't believe you said that." And I'm like, I say that on Saturdays, whatever. See you next Tuesday. Goodbye. You know what I mean? So for me, it was fun and it was liberating. At the same time, it was fun to see everybody else's reactions that were working there, and we kind of kept it a hush hush title so that like if tours came in, they wouldn't be like, "And this is Panty and Stocking." But it was a lot of fun, and Jamie did the dub scripts, and they're phenomenal, and so we just had a blast with it. And we found out that it's going to be on the Japanese Blu-ray, so we're so excited.
I think it's October.
Yeah, we're excited. Very exciting.
Okay, and recently you've had some new studios down in Houston with some old friends working there. Have you had the chance to go back down there and work with them on any titles?
Yeah, I've gone down, Seraphim, Sentai, all those guys. I've gone down and worked on several titles. What can I talk about right now is the question. I've got several titles. I know that, I did High School of the Dead down there for a while back. And other than that, that's pretty much all I know I can talk about. So, I'm down there all the time. In fact, I'm going down to Houston next weekend to work on some stuff I can't tell you about. It's awesome.
Great. And then now you were cast in the hit game Borderlands 2 as the Guilty Gun. How do you feel about that role, knowing what it was, wherein it actually chastises you every time you reload and fire and get a headshot?
I think it's awesome because my brother is a huge gamer, and so I remember like giving him a hard time, like watching him playing, being like, "What are you doing? Why'd you do that? You're so stupid. God, that was a dumb move." So now to be able to do that in the game, but then to do this like kind of your Jewish mom, Paul Lind kind of thing, where it was like, "Oh my gosh, what do you think you're doing? Oh, he has a family, what do you think you're doing? Now he's an orphan. You should go outside, fatty." Like that kind of thing. It was so much fun. And I love that the gamers have taken to her and are using her because they're like, "Well, you remind me not to waste my ammo." And I'm like, all right, well, good point. So it's been a lot of fun, and we really like working with the Gearbox guys. So hopefully we'll get to do a lot of work with them in the future.
Yeah, because I'm going to get the 4th DLC, Tiny Tina's Dungeons & Dragons knockoff, so it was really fun.
And Jason Douglas, who plays Krieg, the psycho, he's the guy that got me into voiceover, I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Jason Douglas. Mwah. And he's fantastic as Krieg, the psycho. Absolutely awesome.
He has a short film about explaining who Krieg is.
Isn't that awesome? I saw it the other day. It's like a little kind of trailer where you get to hear his inner monologue, and it's like Jason being Jason and awesome, and then you hear why he's the psycho. Oh, I love it. He's a fantastic actor. Just brilliant.
Cool. And then on top of that, Toonami was relaunched, and with Soul Eater now being part of the awesome lineup, how do you feel about that, knowing that more fans get to check out Soul Eater?
Well, I love the show, so I think it's great. I think anytime that we get more out there for people to see, that's awesome. I love that Soul Eater's on specifically because for a while there, Toonami was like the Night of Monica going, between, Dead Man Wonderland, where I talk like this, and then Brotherhood, where I talk like this, and then Cash and where I talk like this. It was like, oh, finally Tsubaki comes around. I'm like, hey guys, they don't just play this character. I also play this character. And so that was a lot of fun, and it's a great show, and it's got a nice long run of 52 episodes. So, and it seems like everybody's taking to it, which is great. So I like it.
Because I have all of it on DVD, and I've watched all of it, so it's really, really fun. I always love watching it.
Fun show. I'm glad it's on Toonami. Good choice, Toonami.
And you were also part of the new Last Exile that's being broadcast. And did you actually watch the old Last Exile to get any inspiration from the guys who did it at Bang Zoom and Bandai back in the day when they did it?
I didn't, because my character was new, the Augusta Sara. I'm the little 5-year-old queen. It was one of those things where it kind of didn't deal with my character so much, but I know that Chris Bevins, the director, did. Like, he went back and did all that studying, and so that's kind of his job, is to let us know where we're supposed to be. I was like, somebody behind me? I'm on Tatum watch because I went and scared him earlier, so I'm just waiting for bunny ears. Just waiting. But I didn't do a whole lot of research because Chris had done that research, so that was kind of his job to lead us in the right directions and stuff.
Cool. And now you're as a writer. Do you feel your time behind the glass helps you be a good writer and vice versa?
Oh, totally. I think that it helps when you're actually, in the booth and you're working on lines and you see what works and you see what doesn't work. So like things like, let's say if there's a flap at the end of a line where it just kind of hangs open and then they have you saying like worst or something that has like a consonant ending, it doesn't work, and so you have to rework all that. So then there's little tricks that you learn while you're in the booth to kind of use as a writer, and it's really helped me a lot with Fairy Tale especially, which I'm going to be working on forever. Yay! But yeah, it certainly does help. I think that you don't have to be a voice actor to be a writer, because I know Bonnie Klinkenbeard, who's Colleen's sister, is not a voice actor, and she writes, so she does a phenomenal job. But usually it helps if you're a voice actor, just because you're familiar with what it takes to write a good script, I guess.
Okay, and now are there any upcoming projects that you want fans to know about at this time?
Michiko and Hachin. Michiko and Hachin is coming out. I want to say it's coming out in August or October, somewhere in the fall. We did a premiere at Anime Boston, but they didn't put it in the book, so only like 10 people showed up. But those 10 people loved it. And I'm excited because it's one of those things where they announced me as Michiko, and everybody on the internet went, "Oh, that's so stupid. Monica sounds like a 5-year-old."
So I'm here now to prove to all of you that I don't have to sound like a 5-year-old, and I can play Michiko and Hachin, and you're going to watch that stuff, and you're going to like it, okay? If not, you can take it up with me later. Thanks.
All right, and is there any way fans can keep up with you on the net? I know you have an awesome Facebook group, and also, do you have a Twitter as well?
I do. I have an awesome Facebook group. Bleh. We're called the Realists. I didn't come up with it. I love it, though. And you can find us on Facebook, and then also on Twitter, I am at Rialisms, RIALISMS. So find me there.
All right, and any final messages for your awesome fans that are watching?
I love you guys, and thank you for all the support. I've had a pretty rough year this year, but you guys have been awesome and had my back, and I'm working hard, and I know that you're going to love everything that's coming out. And thank you for supporting me, and I support you and love you, and mwah, kisses.